And we're back! Pretty sure you have noticed a little change of scenery here, and that is because, last time out, we finally got introduced to Callie Meyer, aka Devon Butler's sister, and the third big reason why you should play Breaking Point 2. So, we read all the news, all the social, all the emails, so let's go to the next chapter. Alright, so we missed some key sales at the past couple of Grand Prix to the merchandise stock levels, but the demand is still high. Pre-orders for future stock are looking fantastic, so okay, so that was a good choice, that's very good. Alright, for the news. Trackside chats, the outspoken Davidov, oh okay, I keep forgetting about the phone call.
Davidov?
Connor, just thought I'd call for a catch-up.
Wait. What time is it where you are?
Doesn't matter. I wanted a report before the race.
Ah, right. I did ask them to send across all the data to you. Perhaps they forgot. I'll make sure to,
No, I got it all here. Busy man, Andrea. I don't have time to read all that. How's it all look?
The car is running well, data's solid. Whole team seems confident, and based on the forecasts, we're sticking to the original tire strategy as we discussed. So, we'll see.
Good. And the boys?
Keeping to themselves. So no fireworks. Aiden's been a little quiet, but that's usually a good sign before a race. And Devon's,
I've already spoken to Devon. He's good to go.
Oh. Right.
Well, keep up the good work. Good luck. I'm sure we'll speak after.
Alright, so, the outspoken Davidov Butler initially arranged for a face-to-face meeting. Davidov's ever-shifting schedule meant in the end I was only able to catch him on a 20-minute video call. I was determined to cover as much ground as I could, but he's a tricky man to pin down. When I asked him about his Formula 1 superstar son, Devon Butler, he won't answer me. Why not what I want to talk about Devon, he says. It's me you're interviewing. Come on, focus. Davidov smirks when he makes these kinds of comments to let me know he's not serious, and yet I can't help but get the sense he means it. He is happy to talk about Conasport, however. Conasport represents a real opportunity, he says, and that's it. Okay, so the whole thing with Red Bull, cost cap claims, yeah, whatever. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, Gasly to Alpine, we all know that one. De Vries will be an AlphaTauri. Yeah, okay. Okay, so Suzuka World Champions are crowned. And as things stand, it looks like we'll see Max Verstappen crown World Drivers Champion on Sunday, but Learn F1 fan will tell you that it's not just the space that makes it likely, but the history of the venue. Suzuka, home of the Japanese Grand Prix, except for when it started then for 2007 and 2008, has seen 11 champions crowned, with 13 total common in Japan. It's where it falls in the season, sure, but romantic F1 fans would also argue that a beautiful circuit and a passionate crowd, tied with Japan's own history in motor racing, create a kind of dramatic atmosphere befitting a coronation. Let's see if we know the roller red carpet this weekend that when... Wait, hold on a second. It's actually... Let's see if they need to roll the red carpet this weekend when... Oh, it continues then. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay. As for the social... Arav, Jesse McFadden, Ben Daly, Noble, Crofty, the Ackerman fan, the Devon fan, and there we go, okay. Now for the email, okay, there's quite a few of them. We're in a good place. Of course, we could always do more if we had more time, but we'll work this up to the wire. We'll be keeping a close eye on all the data, but I'm sure if we go with the tire strategy we're planning, there will always be home in no time. See on the other side, Phil. Casper. I just ran an interview with Davidov Butler, the latest trackside chats. I mean, I heard some stories, but is he like that all the time? No wonder Devon's like he is. I feel for you, Andrea. He seems like an absolute nightmare to work with. Rather you than me. Best of luck to Suzuka. Was always one of my favorite. Andy, just to let you know, the Sakura have confirmed. They didn't know they'd able to fit the whole team in, but they said to close both floors for the night, so we got the whole place to ourselves. The owner really went out of his way to help us. I'm sure the team will appreciate it, and then your dad will love it. Well, on the subject of Antonio, I'm so pleased he arrived safely. I do think he's getting married. He's right, he did have some news, and Nanny too. I guess you're never too old. Make sure to wish him congratulations from me, Linda. Okay, for Mark. Morning, boss. I've just passed the attached information on to the drivers. I told them to keep in mind there are a couple of different ways to take the airplane here at Suzuka. It's technically they want to take a tight line, but can they possibly carry more speed if they go slightly wider? Can only the carousel the Nordschleife, Mark. As for attachments, Aiden is 13th. Okay. Alright, let's go to the race.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
But not before answering these questions. Okay. As usual with the movie industry, there's been a delay in production, so the film will take place next season, booked in just after the Spanish GP night race weekend. This clash with the scheduled mid-season testing in Catalonia. Davidoff is keen, we are like Hannes put together as much as possible and stick to the filming schedule. We can realistically commit to both. What should we prioritize, the film or testing? You know what? I am not taking any chances. We'll focus on testing.
Okay, mate, I need you to push before the pit window opens. Push, push. On it.
Okay, attempt number 2. Okay, that's a very awkward spot. Now notice it. Past the homeboy. Oh god. I don't think I'll be able to make it. Sending it. Oh, contact with signs there. And I'm afraid I...
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Okay. Pass Bottas. No, no, not again. No.
Another pit stop here at Suzuka. This time it's AIDEN Jackson coming in. He's been making steady progress today, and Connor Sport need him to. They desperately need some results, and they could do without this. And look, there's chaos in that garage.
Absolutely, only 3 wheels on the car at the moment, Crofty. AIDEN Jackson looks on in despair. Here comes that spare wheel now.
That's a long, long time to wait, just sat in the cockpit. What is going on down at Connor Sport?
Well, the tyre is finally out of the garage and on the car, and AIDEN Jackson's back out in the race, but it's a long time in the pit, and that will cost them dearly.
What was that? How many places did I lose? Okay, try not to worry about that, Aiden. Just focus on the race, get your head down, and let's put it back. I'm sick of this!
Okay. There we go. Immediately past Norris. 2 things. Number 1, if this game wasn't rated E for everyone, I'm pretty sure Aiden would have just swore like a fucking madman. And number 2, now you understand how Eddie Irvine must have felt in 1999. And all the Ferrari fans as well. There we go. That was actually kind of a sweet move. Okay, DRS. There we go. Butler's just ahead. Okay. I had to brake there. On the outside of Butler. There we go. Past Hamilton. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Esteban.
Nice move.
Yeah, okay. Sure. I have no idea what standards you have for a good move there, Mark, but I'll take it. Okay. Ah, God. Okay. Fast lap of the race. Past Russell. Alright. Past Leclerc. Now, past Perez. There we go. Getting near Verstappen. In what I honestly should feel should be another DRS zone. Into 130R. Although I get why they want to make it because of 130R. There we go. Past Verstappen. Oh boy.
Fantastic stuff. Really well done. That's first.
For DRS. And there we go. By the way, this weekend is the NASCAR race at the Chicago Street Course. Or as you like to call it, the day NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup becomes real life. And honestly, I really hope the event is a success. Because, as far as I'm concerned, we need this kind of stuff. I think it was the race that said it, but NASCAR has been around for 75 years, but only now they have been doing things to spice the series a little. Of course, spice it in a good way because... Okay, Jesus fucking Christ, Nick! Anyway, as I was saying, NASCAR has been around for 75 years, but only now they have been doing things to spice the series a little bit. Spice it in a good way because I'm pretty sure everybody knows of the playoffs. I mean, just the fact they managed to get a street course in Chicago of all places, it's an achievement of its own. But still, I really want the race to be a success there. Okay. One lap to go. There we go. There's Mick. And speaking of Schumacher, yeah, okay, replacing him with Hulkenberg ended up being a good choice. So, I will gladly take the L on that one. And I think I'm probably going to spare some words with all the rookies in the next chapter. Into the chicane. There we go. And that's the end of the chapter.
Well, it's still too close to call at the top of the table. Meanwhile, at the other end, Ant, you can really understand AIDEN Jackson's frustrations today.
Yeah, they've had car problems all season long, Crofty. They've had a bad mix-up in the garage today, and Connor Sport won't be proud of that one.
And Connor Sport won't be proud of that. It's the longest pit stop we've had this season. Not the sort of record any team wants to set. Here comes your top three, making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
Well, Aiden, I'm sure you already know what I'm going to ask. That pit stop looked like a nightmare. So what on earth happened today?
Okay, political correct bullshit, also politically correct bullshit, or just say the truth. Political bullshit.
Well, we all know that every race has a hiccup, so you could just never tell when it's going to happen. You just got to be ready and roll with the punches. I guess on the plus side, a mess up like that means that this mistake will never happen again.
Well, there is a lot of talk on social media about whether Devon is actually getting preferential treatment by the team. So do you think, is there any truth to that, or is it an unfair assumption?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for this one.
Couldn't possibly comment about that. I'll let everyone draw their own conclusions.
Well, Aiden, the list seems to get longer. Car reliability, you and Devon bumping wheels, and now issues in the pit lane. Huge mounting problems at Connor Sport. Has there been any talk at all about what the team might do next season, considering that you and Devon just don't seem to get along?
Fuck. Nah, just this.
I've been thinking about next season, but who knows what the future will bring. At the moment, it's all about Connor Sport and bringing in as many points as I can.
And finally, I've got to ask you about this. It has been reported that Mercedes have agreed a deal for George Russell to play a small part in the latest Throttle Zone movie. What do you make of that?
Oh, so Russell is going to be in that movie. I can't wait to see the film, not something I'm interested in. This sounds like a very, very salty answer. So, you know what? Yeah, let's make him a little salty.
I mean, good luck to him and all, but it's not something that I personally find exciting, so I hope everyone enjoys the film.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Alright, for news, stuck in the pits. In a season that has seen setback after oh, for fuck's sake.
Talk to me.
About what? You saw the race, right? What is there to say?
Thought you could do with blowing off a little steam.
What is even the point in wasting any more energy? If it's not the car, it's the team. If it's not the team, it's the car. No one seems to care how much effort I'm putting into all of this.
Which is why you need to double down. Listen, I promised I wouldn't say anything, but the top three are talking, Aiden.
What?
They've already reached out to us. Looks like there might be some last-minute negotiations on the cards, but keep that to yourself, okay?
Yeah, of course.
No doubt there'll be some wrangling. You're contracted for another season, but your tenacity has been noticed.
Wow, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything you're not supposed to know. I hate to admit it, but Connor Sport can't keep up with you, Aiden. Just do me a favor, would you?
Yeah, sure. What is it?
I need you to push as hard as you can to get as much out of you before I lose you to a better team. Can you do that for me?
Of course. No problem.
Good boy. You know I'm here whenever you need me. Speak soon.
Are we talking about the same three big teams that apparently told Aiden to fuck off? Because they sound just those like teams to me. Anyway, now, stuck in the pits. In a season that has seen setback after setback for the fledgling Countersport Butler Global Racing Team. Oh my god, Countersport Butler Global Racing Team. That's a fucking mouthful. Say that 5 times in a row. It's a fact of the sport. Come in Phil Patchett, head mechanic for Countersport. We knew from the outset the challenges with fate, but it certainly seems the odds are stacked against us far more than we imagined. With car problems, clashing drivers, and now disaster pit stop at Suzuka to add the resume of disasters, one can only wonder will Countersport have the space to start finding their form. But it's not all doom and gloom. Even with the issues in the pits, Jackson managed to secure first. Impressive given the circumstances. And public opinion is finally beginning to turn in Countersport's favor. Seen as an unavoidable underdogs, there is now a wave of positivity from fans desperate to see a titanic turnaround for the team. Verstappen makes it 2 on the bounce. Yeah, okay. Verstappen is the 2022 World Champion. No news there. And yeah, okay, that's all the news. As for the social, Tommy, Rosanna Tennant, Maxime. I think her surname is Tundro or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Davidson. Yeah, okay, that's all of them. For the email. As for the emails, Aiden, I know I do usually mail you directly, but after what happened today, I just wanted to apologize personally. The whole garage is so upset about what happened out there today. Personally, I'm furious. Rest assured, we think we have still that problem. You fired again and fucked it up. And we'll be making sure this never happens again. Feel free to pop down anytime you like. Your input's always welcome, Phil. Hey all. After what happened today, it's likely we're going to be getting a lot of press interest, perhaps in operation departments that are usually press-facing. So, just remember that each head of department has the full guidelines of press protocol and should be briefed on their teams accordingly. Andrew will be releasing an official statement soon. I advise everyone to read it and not divert from that angle should they be approached. We realize that matters like this can get complicated, but a clear party line shows that a team is united and will make any awkward questions go away a lot faster. Feel free to send me a message should anyone have any questions. As for the Nigel Mansell gloves auction, Aiden, we missed out on the Nigel Mansell's racing gloves. I know you much wanted them, so I'm really sorry. In the end, it was down to just us and one another bidder. I have no clue who it was, but no matter how I went, they just keep pushing. All told, they went for 5 times the estimate, which was over the double what you told me was your comfortable ceiling. I'm sorry again, Aiden. Rest assured I'll keep my eyes open for any other similar memorabilia coming on the market. We'll get the next one. Okay, for Brian... Blimey, Aiden, what was that? Hands up for keeping your cool and getting back into the race. You're a darn good driver. Those seconds might have felt like hours. You did so proud out there today. Well done. Would you believe it? I nearly missed it. We're spending a week in the Costa del Sol. I never realized how hard it would be to find a bar that was showing the GP. Retirement life, eh? I've been sending you a postcard too. I imagine they'll be all waiting for you when you get back home. In a bit, Brian. Okay, and with that, we're gonna end the video here. So... if you liked it, give it a like. If you want to share more content like this, hit subscribe and click notification bells to get it when the next video drops. I have nothing else to say other than see you next video, everybody. This is Alpha, signing out.